Marcello. How you doing?
Morning, Terry. Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. So I'm here today talking with Marcello Diaz. He's the marketing director of Prestige GR. They have three locations throughout San Antonio as a fully staffed professional emergency room facilities around San Antonio. And what we wanted to do is just kind of dive in and ask Marcello to comment on a couple of different things. First and foremost, Marcello, um, what are you guys doing right now? Uh, you know, as a medical facility, um, what are you seeing during the virus scare, and how are you guys having to modify your normal procedures right now?
So, with COVID-19, it's been a little hectic, of course, I think for everyone involved, businesses citywide. For now, we're doing everything the CDC asks of us. That includes, the hand washing, the masks, the PPE that we have to use. And for the patient themselves, we have online bookings that are spread out in hour increments. So that way we can make sure that they have a sanitary experience every time that they're here. Masks are to be worn, regardless if it's COVID-19 or not. So we have to put a mask on the patient as well as ourselves. That's just to prevent anything if there was anything, correct?
Right.
Um, so we're doing everything the CDC, the city asks of us, plus more, because I mean, that's what we're known for is our cleanliness. People walk in here, they leave us a review and they say, wow, this place was absolutely spectacular. The service and the cleanliness being two of our top, the top things that people really talk about.
Because yeah, I've noticed the same thing too. I just never made a comment. I've been to your facility a number of times, um, but everybody has been on the inside of a hospital, and um, if you haven't, I mean, you would almost think that that's really one of the cleanest places you could find, and ironically, it's not. Several hospitals you walk up and down, and it's like I know that people are cleaning, but it's it just it feels kind of grimy and unsanitary, and you walk into your place and you can almost smell the cleanliness about it.
Yeah, the thing with hospitals is they have a lot of volume.
Yeah,
So all these people congregating in one place, it does tend to it definitely doesn't do them well, and that
absolutely.
as
Well,
much as
let me ask you a second thing is there's still maybe a lot of confusion or a lot of education to be passed on to people about the difference between urgent care centers and uh, emergency room facilities. Can you just kind of briefly go over just the basics of the differences of those
of
and
course.
enlighten us?
Yeah, so urgent cares, most people see them at almost like a family doctor, it's quick in and outs, my kid has a cold, or, I'm not feeling well, got a little bit of a cough, it doesn't need, it's not too extraneous, there's not x-rays involved, there's not CT scans involved. And here at the emergency room, we're fully equipped just like a hospital would be to take any emergent situation. So that includes heart attacks, that's appendicitis, that's coughs, that's colds, that's broken bones, that's heart attacks, you know. So we really have an advantage in the sense that we can run X-rays and CTs in-house and pretty much have those results uh, today, like that, in the same 10-minute increment that you're doing it. Um, the only thing that we don't do here, of course, is surgery. I mean, plain and simple, we can see
Right.
all cases up to surgery. And it's an incredible thing because when you go to a hospital, you'll wait there for hours to get the same thing done that you did here. And so the the efficiency that we have here is actually saving people a lot of time, and they're getting better patient care all around the board. These doctors, we consider everyone that walks through those doors our family. And so just like you would protect your family, we're going to do the same for ours. This community is our family, and that's what we really want to do is help as much as we possibly can. And with the amount of things that we can do, including our labs, which is blood work, rapid tests, pregnancy tests, all these tests that you can think about. X-ray, CTs, these are tools that we use to help protect our family and diagnose exactly what they're going through at that time as accurately as possible.
Last thing, as we kind of wrap it up, Marcello, is what advice or information would you like to share with you're active in several communities throughout San Antonio. Is there anything, advice or anything you'd like to pass on to some of the people that are your existing customers or in your neighborhood communities?
Of course. So there's one huge thing that we'd really like to tell people, just because it's during COVID-19, we see a lot of people quarantining, self-diagnosing themselves at home, kind of not seeking the medical care and attention that they need, because we never want to see someone having chest pains or, I have stomach pains or kidney pains, right now, and not seeking medical care because of COVID-19. And then later on, once we open up, now they're going through something even more intense. We want them to seek the medical care that they need right now to prevent any of that future illness, really, any future disease, because these things can be prevented. We can catch it before it starts to happen. So that way we can make sure that you live a fulfilled life, that you're not in pain sitting at home, because it's never what we want as a medical community. We do not want that. Of course, we have to understand that, there's orders in place, there's quarantining, self-quarantining, COVID-19, but it's important that we understand that COVID-19 is not the only thing out there, that we are here for everyone, and you need to seek medical care whenever it's absolutely an emergency.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up, I'm going to ask you to give contact information, like the phone numbers of the 3 different locations that you guys have.
Sure. Yeah, so the Bitters location is going to be 210-504-4837. Our Potranco and newest location is 210-888-0008. And our Galm Road location in Helotes area is going to be 210-257-6641.
And is there a website for you guys?
Yeah, so you can always find all of our information at www.prestigeer.com. And, you can find pretty much anything on that website.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for your time, Marcello. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Absolutely.
All righty. Bye-bye.